Yo, what's up? It's Yellow Kevo the Gamer, and today we're going to be discussing whether or not Nintendo will be taking legal action against Palworld. So, for everyone who don't know what Palworld is a multiplayer open world survival crafting game where players can capture creatures known as pals, build structures, level up their base, and even tote weapons of mass destruction. I mean, even the pals can do it. And you might be thinking to yourself, that sounds like a pretty good survival game. So why would so many people be mad and why would they think Nintendo is going to sue Power World? Well, it may not be that obvious to some people, but it is fairly obvious to others. So much so that Nintendo finally responded and said the following. We have received many inquiries regarding another company's game released in January 2024. We have not granted any permission for the use of Pokemon intellectual properties or assets in that game. We intend to investigate and take appropriate measures to address any acts that infringe on intellectual property rights related to the Pokemon. We will continue to cherish and nurture each and every Pokemon and this world, and work to bring together the world through Pokemon in the future. Yeah, so what I gained from that is Nintendo is pretty upset. And I mean, obviously, they can't just come out and say, oh, we're furious that someone would take our Pokemon and reskin our product and put it in their game. We're going to sue the pants off of them. So, I mean, but yeah, from what I can see is that they're pretty upset about that. And I mean, I might be a bit biased since Nintendo is my favorite gaming company, as you all know, but I don't really want to say that Power World entirely ripped off Pokemon. But what I do want to say is that they could have took some inspiration from Pokemon. I mean, it is a very good franchise. In fact, legendary. It has good shows, anime, and everything. Everybody loves Pokemon. There's probably not one person on the planet who doesn't know what Pokemon is. Yet, however, if Nintendo does decide to go forth with a lawsuit, there could be one big issue. And that's the fact that we have so many other Pokemon clones like Digimon and Yokai Watch. And we even have some other random stuff floating around. Even some people think Beyblade took inspiration from Pokemon. So why didn't they get sued? Why didn't Digimon, who quite literally openly copied Pokemon, get sued? So that's kind of leaving a big question mark over all of our heads at this point. That's kind of making it hard for me to see a reason for them to sue. But given Nintendo's history with suing people, yeah. But come on, let's be serious. Let's really be fair to Nintendo. Maybe after them receiving countless angry emails from fans, they were like, you know what? Let's investigate this just to put them at ease because I'm pretty sure tons of people from Nintendo saw the game and didn't really trip too hard about it. And like that's another reason I kind of believe that they didn't want to say anything because it was just gonna bring a lot of unnecessary problems their way. Like there's a picture going around with Dragon Quest and then the original Pokemon and how the original Pokemon look a lot like the monsters from Dragon Quest, and that's kind of raising some eyebrows. Like, hey, Pokemon, did you copy Dragon Quest? Did you steal from Dragon Quest? So it's kind of mixing a bunch of stuff up and annoying everyone. It's like just making everything bad. It's even to a point where rumors went around saying that Power World art is made by AI and it was all AI generated, which the company never came out and said that. Someone just, I guess, made the assumption. And all of this is pointless because it probably leads you to ask me the same question again. Kevo, would a parent company of Pokemon, being Nintendo, be suing Power World, the parent company, which is Pocket Inc.? Will they be suing them? And my answer to that question is it depends. It entirely depends whether or not Nintendo finds some sort of evidence showing that they took content directly from Pokemon, meaning that they took something straight from Pokemon that's unique to Pokemon that they made, that Nintendo made and implemented into their game. It has to be something of that nature. It has to be something directly copied, even a character at least. It has to be some element. And that's why Nintendo launched their investigation so that they can search to see. Because if they don't find anything, then they can't build a case. It'll just be wasted money on their part. you know? And it even will be bringing unnecessary attention to Power World that they don't want to bring. Like, hey, let's start a whole court case saying that these guys stole our game, and then if we end up losing, we losing twice because now we done showed everybody that there's a game that they might like better than our game. They don't want to do that. They don't want to bring attention. It's like free advertisement. So yeah, now that we got all that out the way, just let me know whether or not you think Power World really stole from Pokemon. You think it just ripped it off, reskinned everything? Do you think Power World used AI? Let me know all that down in the comments, or and just let me know how you feel about the whole situation. And leave a like if you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, whatever, it's okay. And make sure you subscribe because I will be making much more of this in the future. And congratulations to you if you reached this part of the video. You can join my Discord. There will be a link in the description, in the comments. You can join. I will be doing either weekly or bi-weekly small giveaways, like little stuff. Just go to the Discord to get more information on it. You'll be able to talk to me, hear about potential video ideas and upcoming stuff. So yeah, it's all great. That being said, peace. Love to you.